Hello, everybody. This is a video response for Greg, Alan, and Matt at Essential Credentials, 500 subscribers. Congratulations. I have been trying to get caught up on some of your podcasts. And now that I'm working again, I have a half-hour drive each way. So I went back and watched two that I'd passed up on previously and really enjoyed them. So one was your visit with Mike Kramer of Pacific Trading Cards. And that could have been 4 hours. It was fascinating. And I just loved it. And one of you had mentioned their Revolution sets and how it's a base set that looked like an insert set. And I got thinking about one of my favorite hockey cards I have in my collection is this 2001 Revolution. And yeah, the technology on this and the foil and everything is ahead of its time, really. And this card cost me, I think, $3 to get to my mailbox. It's one of my favorite hockey cards that I own. So I'm going to stick it back there. The other one I listened to / watch, again, I'm driving to work, was your video on Pinnacle, because I really miss Pinnacle. And I'm a huge Dufex nerd. And it made me think of this card, so I wanted to show this to you. This is a 1994 Barry Bonds, and I'm forgetting which of you is the Bonds collector. I'm sorry. When I'm driving, you're just voices, so I don't put everything together with faces. And I'm sure that you have this one, but I just love Dufex. I cannot get enough. Any semi-star Hall of Famer I come across in a Dufex card, I snatch it up, and I was really lucky to get that one for, I think, like $12, $13. So, what you wanted me to suggest a topic that you could do on your podcast. And I really love when channels do like countdowns, top 5 favorite sets of the 80s or of the 90s. And you can even break it down into sport. Don't tell each other what you have before you go on. And that way you have to react real time or whatever. Do what you need to do to prepare. It's your show. But something like that. Or I thought perhaps it would be interesting to hear about the pros and cons of collecting different sport. Like hockey cards don't tend to be as valuable, but then it's not as hard, it's not as much competition to get the hockey card. Something like that. Anyway, I hope there's something there you can use. So the second part of the VR was kind of what I've been crushing on lately, just what I've been after, what's been driving me to collect. And when I got back from the National, I sort of had this crisis because for a year I had been essentially saving for the National, and then I got back and my brain still goes in 15 different directions when I get, let's say, an influx of 50, 60, 70 bucks. So I really purposefully decided that I'm going to spend the rest of the year honing and refining my knuckleball collection. And so really I've only started about a week ago. But I thought I'd throw up a couple of my knuckleball cards here, knuckleball players, and that would be a little showcase. So, of course, Phil Niekro. Last week in a video, I showed off my postcard that I have signed by 5 famous knuckleballers, and Phil Niekro was on there, but there he is on the 73 Topps. Here is Ted Lyons. This is a cut card that I made. It's backless. If I ever submit it for slabbing, I'll put some kind of back on this way, so that I'll have to slab it the correct way, facing to the right. Hoyt Wilhelm. There he is on a certified issue. I have him on some other stuff too. So that's 3 of the 4 Knuckleball Hall of Famers. Jesse Haynes is the other one. I don't have a card for him, but they're pretty affordable. You can get something on like Hall of Fame postcard for $30. Just haven't got around to it yet. And I figured I would go with a modern master. Tim Wakefield, I've never showed this off on the channel before, so now's as good a time as any to do so. Congratulations. Thanks again for doing the giveaway. 500, that's awesome. Here's to 500 more. And good luck with everything. Keep the content coming. And until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.